All right, let's do this. Let's see. Here we are. Okay, cool, it's working. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And disable this. Awesome. Cool. Hello, friends. It is time for Zodiac day 5. Day 5, not day 3. Yeah. Void, hello. I've not played since the last stream. Which is fine. I was busy. I had people coming over and they just left. Oh, come on, do I have to... My poor little Sayo device. I hope the sleep buff worked last night. I'm definitely getting better at that last wave. Like, without a doubt. It's just getting better very slowly. From stream to stream. The muscle memory is kind of kicking in just a little bit. You all know the drill. I slowly warm up with everything. Once I feel very warmed up, maybe I go for a couple a couple of runs, and then I can learn a new part or two. Next part will be Juho. I'm definitely not warmed up. Of course, this is a state of at the start of every stream, but it's easy to tell. Just checking, make sure my mic was unmuted. The waves of this are definitely getting a little more consistent. Especially this one. Because, like, I can tell that it actually sinks to the level. It's just took a bit of muscle memory to get down. And even that triple click I don't die to as often. Henry, hello. How's your day going? Early stream today? Yeah. My parents are coming over in like 2 hours or so. So I wanted to get a stream in before that happens. I mean, unless y'all want to meet my parents, which I'm not sure I want that to happen. And I also can't go to bed too late tonight because I have work tomorrow. Okay, let's see if I can do TNM today. Seems like a yes. Pretty easy yes, actually. I'm better at that ship now than I was yesterday. Dying to the last spike less and less. Yeah, sleep buff. Cool. This part is pretty finicky, but I'm kind of getting down what's finicky about it and how to avoid it, for the most part. Like, I know how to avoid dying to this ship. I know how to make that blue orb right there kind of consistent. And how to not die to this ship. Well, for the most part. That UFO click is really tight, though. I just always go down a little too far. It's really hard not to do that. Oh, thank you, Nightbot. I should make a YouTube community post. Let people know that I am alive. Cool. I have to get good at... who's this part? Technic? I think it's Technic. Remember how to do this part. I'm not really sure how to feel about this part. It's not, like, it feels like a break part, but it's totally not free. And it's a little bit finicky. So it's like, I still have to lock in. But like, for the most part, it's pretty easy. There's just a couple parts I have to lock in for. Like that yellow orb. I keep hitting it too low. I do have to remember this is Zodiac. This is nearly on the main list. So it's not going to be easy. Rip. Cool. Alright, I think it's time to learn Juho. Like, this part is fine, but this orb is weird. These timings I need to learn. And then the rest of the spider is, like, fine. I think. And then this ship is probably going to be pretty tricky. Let's speed it up a little. How do I want to do this? That's a really tight gap. Cool. And if I do this whole part, that's just that. And then I can do my weird spider. Alright, full speed. That's just so tight. Is there like a way to do this with fewer clicks, maybe? Like, I wonder if that's possible. No, because there's a S block. This is really hard. And then once you pass that choke point, it's like, fine. Yeah. I just have to pass those weird parts. Ivy, what's going on? Welcome to Zodiac. How are we doing? I'm doing great. I had a really nice birthday yesterday. I've had a very chill day today. now I'm playing a fun level. Honestly, I could probably do like one click here. No, I'd rather do 2. Yeah, 2-3 seems to be the best. Okay, let's try this weird part again. These dash orbs, the pink ones, are just so ridiculously tight. I really hope those get consistent, but I don't know how they will. The diagonal dash rope through the vertical non-tilted spike is crazy. Yeah. Like, that's a really... If you look at the hitbox, that's like... It's really, really tight. Look at that. You have to... It's like such a tiny, tiny little gap. The second one isn't as bad, but still pretty hard. Okay. Zhao Kai, how's it going? Welcome to stream. I think I just keep going too fast, but it's also so easy to go too slow. I think that is the kind of thing that will get consistent once I just have better muscle memory. Because like I can already feel it getting slightly more consistent. So maybe I should shut my mouth and stop complaining. Jacques, are you talking to me or Ivy? My hardest is Limbo. And this will be easily a second hardest. Because Limbo was a weird jump that I did for no good reason. Alright, let's see if I can learn this part. Does it just sync? Ooh, that's when you could. I see, I see. I mean, I haven't been serious about Geometry Dash since I beat Limbo, really. And maybe Frozen Cave. Frozen Cave is a really fun level. One of my favorites. Frozen Cave is awesome. Like, it's a gorgeous level, and it's also really fun. Yeah, this spider part is actually getting much more consistent really quickly. Alright, let's learn the beginning of this part. Whoa. Okay. What the heck? Okay, that's weird. I like that. It's a really cool ball jump. I just can't jump super, super late or else I'll hit that spike. But if I jump just a little earlier than that, then if I hold, yes, holding is the move. Boom. Oh, okay, I didn't realize that wave was there. This part is really cool, actually. I just have to make sure I hit that orb a little bit late. And then, okay, there's deep blocks there, I didn't realize. Cool. Yeah, Frozen Cave was the second hardest for me right after I beat Limbo, and it was really, really fun. Okay, let's try this again. I mean, Frozen Cave would work really well as the first hardest as well. I almost did it as a new hardest, as like a break from Limbo. But then I just decided to play Limbo again because I'm stupid. Okay, this is a really good section, actually. I'm having a lot of fun learning it. Yeah, that wave is not as hard as I thought it would be. The first part of it. Like, it looks a lot more intimidating than it actually is. There, I did Juho. Oh, you had to go to bed. Rip. Bed sucks. No, bed is awesome. I love going to bed. I still want to get better at this section, because this section is a lot harder than it looks. And that transition is a little bit tricky. Yeah, Juho is a really fun section now that I've learned it. I've learned well over half the level. The spider is hard, but it's getting a little bit more better. Like, I'm kind of feeling out what it's supposed to feel like when I do it. And I think it will get a lot more consistent. It's just taking some time. Oh yeah, for anybody who's not in my Discord server, you can get pinged every time I go live. And it's just a fun little community, so I recommend it personally. Okay. This is a good part, but I still have to log in for it. Okay, I might do 2 clicks there, actually, so I don't keep going to the spikes. I'm not sure. I feel like I'm just not hitting the green orb. I feel like this section is not any easier than Juho. It might even be harder. It just feels easier because it's like slightly more balanced. And it's like a lot slower and more mellow, so you kind of feel like the intensity is lower. But it still is pretty hard. Like some of these timings I have to really focus on. And the ship is, like, actually pretty tricky. It's a fun section, it's just not as easy as it looks. Gosh, that green orb timing is kind of hard. Like, I'm focusing so hard right now to try and do this section for real. There's a solid completion of it. Hi, Lewis. What's up? How was yesterday? I had fun. Stream was fun, and I had friends come over and stay the night, and it was super awesome. And I didn't even go to bed super late. This section I just learned is really fun. It's pretty hard, especially those spider dash rope clicks, but the gameplay itself is pretty cool. And I really like that wave. It's just kind of weird, but still not that hard. Hi, Rocky. This level gives you fear. I mean, yeah, it's an intimidating level for sure. Like, I've only learned 66% of the level, and just doing that run is, like, would be a really big deal for me. Like, if I got 44 to 100, that would be crazy, because there's so much hard stuff. And that's only, like, 2/3 of the level. Or no, wait, no, I haven't learned 56%. I've learned 56% of the level. And even that would be such a huge deal for me to do. This level also just eats your attempts while learning it because it's really learny. And it takes a while for these sections to get consistent. Like, I'm just dying to that wave over and over despite it not actually being that hard. And of course, this section is really hard. Alright, I want to learn... Shock! Oh gosh, this is shock? Oh no. Scary. Scary. Shockcidian. Gosh, these are hard clicks. Oh no, I don't know how to do asymmetrical duel. What's happening? What? I have no idea what is happening. Wait, okay, so I just... What? So I click, and it gets them here. And then I click again late, I guess. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Then another late click. I have to do 2, and the second is in between. Oh no, that's annoying. Such as a very quick double click. then a dual ship before that tight click. Gotcha. Gosh. God, this level is so hard. Goodness. This is really hard. Should I? I'm kind of thinking I do a spacebar click here. Because I have to click... Hold on, let me go in slow mode. Because I have to click here. And, like, I think I can buffer that? What happens if I click, like, as early as I can? Can I still buffer that? No. So I should wait a second. Like, a little moment. Like, because I have to click there. And then... while that is falling, I click a second time. Okay, is that short enough where it makes sense to double click? Not really. I could just click twice fast and it's fine. I don't have to, like, do that. Okay, let's try this again. This duel, the first click of the duel is nice because I only have to look at the top. Like, there's no situation where I pass, or as long as I don't hit it ridiculously early, then I can just look at the top, and it's fine. Gosh. That transition is hard. Okay, so that is like that. Click late there. Land, then a moment later, do my double click. Gosh, this... I feel like this will get fine. I just am having trouble learning it. That transition is killing me over and over. I like completely forgot that portal click. There we go. This section is like not crazy hard or anything, at least so far. It's taking a while to learn. Once I learn it, I'm sure it'll be fine. So I have heard this is a tricky section. Gosh. There we go. Okay. How hard is the rest of this section? I assume this is the start of shock. So I do nothing till here. Can that be buffered? Absolutely not. Hit this. So I look at the top. What? That is tight. Jesus. Then just tap that, I guess. 1, 2. What? That is a really tight timing. Jesus. There's no room for error there. Okay. After one more, go to upside down ship. That's also pretty tight timing. That. Okay, but I have to let go. Okay, this section is gonna be hard, I think. Oh, right, it's this thing. Let's go up. Okay, but that's only for a minute, so that's fine. And then we get to this part. Oh my gosh. How do people do this? Like, I guess you hit that late, and then like just 2 clicks like that. But you just fly out of control so quickly. Like in slow mode, it works totally fine. I can stay in control so easily. But in full speed, I just completely fly out of control. What do you even do here? I'm like so confused. I have no idea how to do this part. In slow mode, it's so easy. And then the minute I go to fast, I just cannot, I just can't do it. Which makes sense, because it's slow mode, but maybe you just have to be really close together? Okay, it might be that. Like, how do you do this? That's like such a hard transition. Okay, theory. If I just pay attention to the top ship and try and do the same click pattern every time. Yes, this seems to be better. Like, I was trying before to pay attention to to both of them at once. But if I pay attention to just the right side up ship, it's a little bit easier to not fly out of control. Okay, I'm not going insane. This part is possible. Gosh, oh my god, my brain hurts. Okay, so For this part, I think it makes sense to look at the top, then quickly look at the bottom, and probably time it while looking at the bottom, because it's really hard to switch my eyes back and forth that quick. Or maybe it's not that hard. It's just a tight timing is what it is. Yeah. Okay, that duel isn't that crazy to like coordinate. It's just that the timings are, the first timing and this last timing are really tight. That's probably one click. Oh gosh. Top, switch eyes, do. The first click here is like actually ridiculously tight, because like even that, if I click there, that's not gonna be, yeah. You have to click so close to the spike. That last one is not as hard. And can I reasonably do this part in one click? No. Well, maybe. Yeah, because if I do that and I just let go, let myself fly for a little bit, then maybe I can do it? Wait. No, that's not gonna work. Yeah, what if I just skip the grid? No, that's not gonna work. Yeah, you have to hit the green orb. Like, it's probably technically possible to avoid the green orb, but not realistic at all. And then you have this silly section. God, this level's hard. This part is insane, actually. That blue orb, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I need a break from shock. Oh my goodness, this level's so hard. I need a break from just like sections that are new to me. My brain hurts. I don't want to think right now. I'm just gonna play for TNM for a while. I can't stand anything new right now. It's my brain hurting. It's been a while since I've gotten a new best friend to 100. I think we should change this. 70 to 100 at least should be doable. Shouldn't even take that long. I got this to 98 yesterday. Give me 1 second. Just want to make sure that my parents aren't going to come earlier than I think that they are. All right, I think we're good. Cool. Yeah, I think I should definitely be able to do this to 100. It shouldn't even take all that long. Or maybe it will, I don't know. Just depends how hard Pendito kicks my butt. And Nlex, mostly. Hi, I have no idea how to pronounce your name. Welcome to stream. I'm just having a chill day. Trying to get a better run to 100 before my parents come over. Learned a Juho section and half of Shoxidian. Ooh, new keyword. That's exciting. I've just been using my HyperX origin for like 5 years now. I have zero problems with it. Gosh, I hate that yellow orb with every fiber in my being. It's just blind timings make me so angry. Even if it weren't blind, it would be an annoying timing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, good keyboards are expensive. I recently got new keyboard caps for mine because I realized I had just been using boring black ones for like 5 years. So I switched mine out for some pretty white ones, and it's awesome. And they're so much fun to type on. That was way too low. Usually as soon as I hit those dash orbs, I can tell whether I'm gonna live or not. I haven't played Geometry Dash on a laptop as my main computer since I got this PC 5 years ago. And I'm never gonna look back. This thing is, like, I wasn't completely sure about it at first, but no, this was a really good decision. And I played on a Mac. And not like one of the new good Macs, it was like a really awful 2019 MacBook. I hate that computer so much. I used it all throughout college for schoolwork, and I hated it. But now the only laptop I use is my work laptop, which is good enough for my work needs. Oh my gosh, I keep hitting that dash orb late. And I'm like buffering it basically. Let me check it out. Yeah. Maybe I just have to buffer it even more. Yeah, I guess so. Because it's hard to hit that one too high. Yeah, I don't think I can hit that one too high. So I'm just gonna... Wait, no, I totally can. Oh gosh. Like, so how do I... As long as I don't hit it super high, I should be good, I guess. My god, why do I keep doing that? Okay. Oh, let's try this again. I'm gonna kill that yellow orb. Maybe one day Penito's part will be okay. But for now, I just... That yellow orb at the end and some of the waves are just bad. Like, that yellow orb is actually IMO, just bad gameplay design. Having a blind timing that like that, that's a really annoying timing. It just feels like luck, whether I hit it or not. gosh. That was way too down low. Hi, Start Dash. ZODIAC is impossible. I agree. This level's really hard. Like, even just a 70 to 100 run, obviously I'm having a lot of trouble doing. Like, if I end up beating this level, which I have not necessarily committed to, by the way, this is gonna be a long journey. Not, like, limbo long, but, God, this is so hard. Why am I going for a run to 100? Because, like, right now the main section I'm practicing is Marwek. But I'm not that bad at this part. I don't need that much practice at this part. The ship is hard, and I keep dying there, but it's like, there are parts I'm way worse at than this. And, like, of course, Peneto is hard. But I'm, like, by the time it actually matters that I'm good at Peneto, I'm gonna be a lot better at it. And it doesn't make sense for me to spend my day grinding it right now, when there's parts I'm even worse at. So I'm just doing it for the sake of having a better run to 100, but what does that actually get me? Like, if I don't need the practice of the parts I'm playing, although, okay, Peneto I do actually need more practice on, but, like, getting runs to 100 doesn't necessarily make you better at the level, does it? If you're not practicing the parts that you don't need as much practice on as other parts. Like, if my goal was to get better at the level as fast as possible, I should be playing TNM right now. Or Shock, or Juho, not from here. So I should just do that. God, I do not want to play Shock Obsidian right now, though. There. Now I don't have to do that run anymore. That came right after. Also, by the way, during that wave, the NLEX wave, I was not locked in. I got so close to dying, and, like, muscle memory carried me there. Cool. 70 to 100. Literally, as I was talking about the fact that getting that run was useless, I got that run. I'm still happy. 70 to 100, that's, like, slightly better. That was a really hard run to get, but it's only 30% of the level. Jesus, this is a hard level. This is gonna take me so long. Yeah, the run, like, trying to convince me that it's not useless. But, like, doing that run, did I, like... I guess I got marginally more consistent at the level by going for that run, spending 20 minutes, or how long, like 10 minutes going for that? I don't know. This part is really fun. Excuse me. In terms of pure gameplay, not taking into account visuals, this is a contender for my favorite part so far. Like, it doesn't look very visually that interesting, but the gameplay is really fun. Now that I've said that, I've just lost all my muscle memory. There we go. Jeez. 1 second. I am not convinced that my parents are gonna be here when I thought they were gonna be. They're supposed to come at 3, but they might not, which is, like, fine. I would just like to know. Yeah, like, they're coming minimum in 30 minutes, I believe. When I'm not dying to TNM, it's a pretty fun section. And it looks really cool. That UFO, or the wave release I just died to, it's not that hard in a vacuum. It's just like doing it right after the previous clicks is pretty tricky. Because you don't get that much time to like mentally set yourself up for it. Oh my gosh, this section is really hard. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Okay, I'm incredibly tired, and I don't have much more in me, and so in an attempt to let myself rest before I have my parents over, I'm going to end stream. I'm gonna raid a person. Go about your day, go raid this person. Thank you all for coming. I will be back in like a day or two, I'm sure. Bye!
Oh my god, what the fuck, dude? How did I survive that? How did I survive